All right, welcome to this video where we're going to do the answer key for the Algebra Tiles modeling section. So you want to have that worksheet in front of you, 1 through 6, and the best thing to do would be follow along with this just to make sure that you're in good shape. I hope you're able to keep the ones that you did before. If not, you could recreate them again just to get a little bit more practice. So my first one showed an x plus 2. And I'm using this virtual algebra tiles program that you could search for from Michigan Virtual University, virtual algebra tiles. So it's a good thing if you wanted to demonstrate with your students with an electronic thing instead of if you didn't have those tiles that you can put on the board. I guess this is free, so it does have some advantages there. So the first problem said show x plus 2. So I'm going to grab my green tile for x, and then I'm going to grab my yellow tiles to represent positive 1. And so it said positive 1x or x plus 2, and I've gone ahead and represented that. The good thing about this program is it shows me here in the box whether I'm right, and I do see that matches my x plus 2. It's also good with this program where I can just click the clear button and that will get rid of anything that's on my virtual tiles mat here. So I've got now my x plus 2, so I'm in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that out. So number 2 said show 3x squared minus 2x. So if I'm thinking x squared, I'm going to grab my big blue tiles. And it says I'm going to need 3 of those. I'm going to grab 3 of those. That gives me 3x squared. And then it says minus 2x. So I've got my red tiles. There's 1 minus x. There is a 2 minus x. So I've got a 3x squared minus 2x. So I have done that. And this is as simple as I can make this because I cannot combine either of these things because they are different families. So that's always a good thing to stress with your students. So correctly modeled number 2, 3x squared minus 2x. We're in good shape. I will clear that out. Problem 3 says show a negative 4x minus 5. Okay, so I'm thinking negative, and actually both terms in here are negative. So I'm going to be shopping in the red store, so to speak. I've got negative 1x, and I'm going to need 4 of these. So I'll go and bring these out. So that puts me in good shape, and I love this at the bottom. This shows me whether I'm right or not. And then minus 5. So I'm going to continue with my reds. I'm in the red here, so I'll continue to model this. And this shows now what I needed for problem 3, a negative 4x minus 5. So I'm in good shape, and I've got that. So that works there. So problem number 3 was done correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that out. So I'm on to problem 4. And this one I've got a trinomial. So I've got 3 things I'm going to go ahead and put in. So it says start out with a negative x squared. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those red tiles. But now I'm going to go to positive. So I've got a positive 7x. So I need my green tiles. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. So I've got a positive 7x there. Takes a little bit of room there. So I've got my negative x squared, positive 7x. So far, so good. But then I've got a negative 3. So I'm going to have to go back to my red side and my single squares to get that negative 3. So I've got now a negative x squared plus 7x and a minus 3. And so that does match what we are seeing in problem number 4, and I'm in good shape. And that's as simple as I can make it because I cannot combine any of these 3 things. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out that, and we'll start with problem number 5. Problem number 5 says we've got a 4x squared. And so I've correctly modeled that. I've got my 4x squared, but now it says we need a negative 2x. So I'm going to go to my red rectangular tiles, and I'm going to have my negative 2x from there. And then it says we've got a positive 6. I'm going to grab my yellow squares, and I should be able to have 6 of those. Yeah, so if I'll go ahead and group them like this in a straight line. So that's what we've been doing kind of all throughout. And so once again, this will show me down here if I'm correct. I've got a 4x squared minus 2x plus 6, and that is correct. So yay for me, I did get it. So I'm going to go ahead and clear those out. And let's see, we've got one problem to go. It wasn't so bad. So we've got problem number 6 where I've got a x squared. And then it says I've got a negative 7x. So I'm going to go get my red rectangles. And hopefully I left myself enough space in which to do that. And let's see, I need 2 more, 1 and 2. I'm neaten this up just a little bit. So let's see, for number 6 so far, I've got an x squared minus 7x, and then it says you're going to need a plus 4. So I'm going to head back to my yellow squares, and that should give me a plus 4. I'm just going to double check. It should show x squared minus 7x plus 4, and that is exactly what I've showed here, x squared minus 7x plus 4. So I'm in good shape. So we've now gone through, and this is the answer key for 1 through 6. How'd you do? Well, I hope you did well. Give yourself give yourself a break, I guess is really what I want to say. Because especially if you're used to doing algebra the abstract way, this might going to hurt your head a little bit, as we've talked about before. So, but again, the reason why you're doing this is not for us, it is for our students. Our students did not get the abstract method of algebra the way it was taught in school. They deserve a different approach. So really, really encourage you to try this. And I've heard reports of folks who've gone through this course, and of course folks from across the country that use algebra tiles, and how it really helps algebra make sense for the very first time for their students. So please use these with your students. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.